people are bashing him, trashing him, memeing him, all of the negative things you could think of, and it makes sense. We know how that goes. The internet's unforgiving. They don't play with you.
They're not your friend.
They'll take your downfall as their come up.
Yo, that's facts. Yeah. Yo, why do? But especially with like drug addiction, right? And I'm speculating.
My addiction.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ooh.
Bienvenidos.
This is different.
Yeah.
A un podcast regular. NF. AOC. They call me Ram. Vamos allá. Ey. Ey. Ejecutamos, mi loco. Yo estoy para esto. Me desayuno bien. Mangú con un queso. Es mejor en esta vaina. Peso por peso. Me quedo callado si hay alguien que sea más completo. Te ayudamos y no diste la espalda. Tú no tienes pantalones, tú usas minifalda. No me puedo llevar de lo que dice la gente. Hay que trabajar, tengo deudas pendientes. Tengo deudas pendientes. Pero espérate, vamos a cambiar el sistema un chin que hemos faltado par de días.
Ey.
Vamos allá.
Ey.
Hago duro aquí, vamos allá.
The come up.
Ey, ey. Ok. Ey, ey. ¿Dónde están la gente que me decían que yo no podía? Hoy en día yo los veo y se nota que tienen la vida jodida. ¡Ay! Mi bloque es un thriller. Yo ando con los killers. Toditos tiramos de 3, somos par de Reggie Millers.
Damn.
No me hables de lo que tú tienes, háblame de lo que haces.
Damn.
Por mi familia yo mato a cualquiera, no me importa lo que pase.
Damn.
Yo era un demente, le eché la culpa a la gente. Reconocí que tengo talento, ahora me muevo inteligente.
Ey.
Ra, ¿qué pasa si saco la exterra? Big haze in the cut. Esa es la perra. Estamos en alta. India mi Malta. Te juro que ahora estoy a un nivel que a mí nada me falta. Nada me falta. Ey. Y esto es solo un podcast regular. Pero no hay nada regular de nosotros. No te hagas loco. O la loca. Y aprende un poco.
Damn. Espérate, wow.
Te encontraste de nuevo.
Estaba escondido.
Esa es la perra. Let's go. Yo, that was fun. Yo, that was a real switch up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you tricked us. You was like coming in here. You was like, you had that happy driving music. You know, I'm like, oh, this beat
That
is
was
fun.
too calm
This beat
of a
is-
welcome. We should have expected it.
Yeah,
That's too calm.
I'm like, oh, okay, Family Man hitting us with the fun vibes. It's like, I forgot this man killed people. This is a killer too.
Family man.
Yeah, done switched it on us.
Family vibes. Oh,
Me cogió desprevenido, bro. Fire.
Thank you.
You back.
Fuego.
Thank you, bro.
Back.
Thank you.
Yo, you sound like we ain't part in a minute, man.
Yeah.
And that's how every episode sound anyway. But fire, bro. Fire, man. Hey, man, we magical.
Tidy, baby.
Magic.
It's been a minute, but y'all already know who it is. AOC laughing loudly, and to the left of me, to the right of y'all, we got.
India mi Malta.
Yo, that's fire too. Yo, there's a couple bars in there.
Yeah, that one had me. That one sent me to
like,
DR, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, échale leche con dulce, mix it up.
For real.
My man,
Made the concussion.
my man came out with premium mi gente bars, bro.
Yeah.
Mi
It's
gente
like,
bar.
para lo que se acuerde.
Wait, what's that?
What?
Because now everybody know what Malta India is.
Oh,
you
okay,
gotta,
okay.
Facts,
you gotta
facts.
be. You have to be there.
You have to be
You have
premium.
to be there.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, the man of 1,000 AKAs, that was fire. And to the right of me, the left of y'all, we got...
Anda el diablo, coño. El Nef de este lado, entregado como siempre, mi gente. Vamos a lo que venimos, coño.
Vamos a lo que venimos. As always, if you come with the BS, we got the protection from the...
Lawyer!
I almost messed that up. I had to say it slow.
Abusador!
And anyway, it's going to get a...
Whoa!
Let's set it off. What's good with y'all, boys?
Yo, last year was crazy.
Yo, it's been a year, man. How y'all been, man? How
Been
was
a minute,
y'all
been a
year
mic
last
now.
year, man?
Been a minute, bit of my background.
Background.
We'll start with you, Rem. How are you?
Last year
Let's hear
has
this
been
time
really
around.
good. Nah, man, I've been great, you know. Living life, man.
I love that.
Yeah, today actually my son turns 11 months, man. So
Hey, yo,
happy
shout out,
11th
bro.
month, man.
Shout out, Christian.
Next month.
Already trying to run out the crib.
I saw him dunking.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I call him Taz, man. Tasmania, man. That's his name, man. Cause he wild, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
Energy on 9,000 for real, bro.
Man.
It's that pinball energy.
Yeah.
Run
For
around,
real.
hit everything in the way.
Damn. I mean, that's good. You want that. You don't want the opposite. A kid that you got to guess if they're okay or not. You
Yeah.
definitely know when he good because he all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Those
Does-
are healthy signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question: Does Hayes engage with him in a playful manner without like pushing him over or nothing like that?
She tries, but actually the other day she like went to play with him and she used her head. Her head's pretty heavy,
Yeah.
and she like pushed him off the couch.
Deito.
Too much strength.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
you was like, okay, se acabó.
Yeah, that was it.
Corner. Let's
Yeah,
go right now.
I knew she was
Deito
playing.
she means,
though.
well, yeah.
I know she was playing. I knew she didn't mean it like in I'm trying to get him out of here because
Yeah,
he's taking
right.
up my space. And
Taking
You
all
know.
my attention.
Right. She's
Ever
not
since-
being territorial.
ever since he got here, shit ain't been the same.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not that. Like, she loves him, but she was
Yeah.
just trying to play with him in that moment,
Right.
and she just
and she thinks she like this, but she like this.
exactly.
Yeah, I got
Exactly.
And she's stronger than she acts.
Yeah,
you. Yeah, exactly.
she's too strong, man. So that was it. But other than that, no, she usually just like gives him kisses, and then
Oh, I love that.
she does her own thing.
I love that.
Tries to stay out
she
the way,
Contains. She's containing her energy. though.
staying out the way, staying out of
'Cause
trouble, man.
Just like how you described the sun, Hazel's always also bing, 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 bing.
Now,
Like, yeah.
that's a question. Is she calming down or no?
Oh no,
No?
she's another. Actually, her name should be Taz.
Like, it's just a house of track stars.
Yeah.
Everybody.
There's a lot, but I've learned how to calm them both down.
You a whole dad.
Yeah, man. It took me 11 months, but I got it.
You got there.
Yeah. So
right.
they good, man. Other than that, life is good. Life is great, man. You know.
I love that, man. I love that. Life is good. Life is great for me as well. Working quite a bit. I got a new schedule, but it has its pros and cons. I like working out without an alarm. That's really nice. There's no okay. Let me get ready. Take my time and everything to go to work. And my new schedule has made it so I spend less time with my lady, unfortunately, during the week, but it makes the weekends more purposeful, if that makes any sense.
Oh, so you're still off weekends?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still good. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when we spend time on the weekends, there's more. Not that there wasn't purpose before, but we definitely make sure that we carve out that time on the weekend because we don't have it. We don't have it in the week.
Salud.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that. But thank you, sir. Other than that, life is great, man. Senor NF.
That was next, right?
I was trying to pass it off. I'm over here. Itchy nose.
You know what they gonna do?
How you been? What are they gonna do?
They gonna grandpa me because you said that. They gonna be like, damn, he must be old as hell. Señor NF.
Senor NF.
Now life is good, man. La vida buena de este lado, mi loco. Tú sabes cómo estamos. No complaints, man. And for y'all complainers out there, man, just look at other people's life that are worse than you, so you stop complaining about your life. You have a wonderful life. We all do.
Damn.
You woke up this morning, sucker. Enjoy the day.
Malagradecido, coño.
No, my life is good, man. My last year was great too, man.
It's gone good.
It's been a good year since I saw y'all.
You're comfortable. That's good, man.
Absolutely, man.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Anybody want the sauce in Mortal Kombat? All right, that's different.
Nah, fuck.
Send him in.
Send him in.
He can't even say that. You should.
I can say that.
No, you can't.
Oh, we can say that.
Nah, bro, you can't say that, bro.
Did you buy the game? Do you have the game?
We both have the game.
He should return it after what I did to him.
No. That's BS.
Bro.
That's BS. Bro, that was right there. How you going to say
Bro,
that?
it's all on record, bro. We don't even have to do this back and forth.
The only thing they're going to show on record is one more game. Yeah, that's the worst, bro. Yo, we be like, all right, best out of 3. All right, bet.
I know.
It's an hour and a half in. We're like, yo, I got to go to sleep.
I was in bed, bro. I was in bed. I went to check my phone one last time.
And he was still on waiting for you.
I taunted him.
Yo, that man said MK, and I was like, bro, I'm in bed. And he said, what you said? You said...
I said something egging him. You know y'all competitive as hell. All of y'all. So,
he said that the feeling of competition. And I was like...
I'm like, I know you feel it. You feel it. And then I explained after he said, all right, let's go. Because he knows the feeling was... Esa pequeña, like, let's fucking go.
First of all, it was like 11 o'clock.
Already. It was supposed to be a quick 3.
Because I'm like, I go to bed at 11. I tried to. I'm trying to be in bed so I can wake up early, do my shit. This man texts me, bro. From 11, best 2 out of 3, turned into 12.
It was like 12:20 something. Yeah, all right. He didn't even let me like egg him on at a certain point. It just said boop, and he left. Because he know.
Who won though?
Who you think won, bro?
No, it's BS. Back to back.
Yeah, that was the problem.
He swept me. I found somebody, destroyed him. He came back with somebody, and then we kept like that.
That was the problem. I got real comfortable whooping his ass.
Yeah.
So I was like,
stuff on the character.
man, you about to go to sleep bleeding tonight.
Yeah.
And so I got comfortable. And then he picked Sub-Zero. And then he started playing like he knew how to play with him.
Never play with him.
Never play with him, bro.
I'm over here freezing him. Let's go.
And so now I'm mad because I just went from a winning streak to I can't beat him. I'm not going to sleep like that.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody want to go to sleep like that. That was crazy.
At that point, he was like, all right, bro, come on, go to bed.
Yeah. But I kept sending him to bed.
He wasn't doing that. Because he felt bad for me. He wanted me to go to sleep. He was taunting me. He was like, all right, bro, you can't beat me now. Like that type of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, nigga, nah.
Don't make me call out tomorrow.
One more game.
You would have brought that energy to sports, you know.
See, I would have been great. Damn.
Yeah, that was horrible. Actually, it wasn't horrible because I ended up winning the last game and then I turned it off in the
And y'all didn't let me get that's what I'm saying. It was just like, bloop, it got out.
Damn.
It's all right, bro. We didn't lose the games. They're right there.
That shit was good, though. That shit was good.
That's fine.
Mortal Kombat does that thing to you where it gives you an adrenaline rush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where skill is why you win. It's not like, oh, you get lucky. Not like you gotta be skilled.
Or you paid more money to get
a better character or some shit. Yeah,
still gotta know how to play the game.
Yeah, exactly. And that feeling, bro, of like competition. Man, I fucking live for that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
and then we know. And then I feel also the matches are short, so it gives you like, you know, when listening to music and you hear that interlude, you're like, damn, that was good as hell, but that was too short. So I need to hear it again.
It keeps you wanting more.
It's like seguidilla, yeah.
Seguidilla,
yeah.
Seguidilla.
Anyway, what's been new in the universe? Because I have been disconnected from the universe.
Oh man, where do we start? Well, first and foremost, I'm not a fan, but Boston Celtics, man, congratulations, you know, y'all. Whatever. Bro.
All right, let's start there then, I guess.
let's get the BS out the way, man. Let's get the stuff that don't matter that much out the way, unless you're from there.
Yeah, Savi is rejoicing right now.
He's not from there.
He's from everywhere.
His team is the Dallas Celtics.
The Dallas Celtics Spurs.
Yeah.
I know.
The San Antonio Mav Celtics from Boston. That's his team, bro.
Yo.
That's his team, bro.
So Savi's like that. In the yard, we used to call him pirata. Jump from ship to
jump from
ship.
to ship. Yeah, pirata. Damn, I haven't heard that in a minute.
Yeah. So it's
That's
like
funny as hell.
it's like, are you a fan? Are you a fan?
Maybe he's just a fan of the sport.
There you go.
Yeah, he's a fan of players.
He's a fan.
That's why he has so much team.
He's a fan of 3 teams.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, he's a fan of players. Those players happen to have played or play in those 3 teams.
They're spread out.
They're spread
between
out. Yeah, that's
3
why
teams.
he. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fucking sad.
So shout out to the Celtics for winning. I am your biggest hater. I don't like the way that y'all walk, the way that y'all talk. I don't like the way that y'all be sneak dissing. we gonna get to that. But we talking about the Celtics right now. Look, shout out to them, man. I think they won fair and square. A lot of people were talking about the Mavs' inability to play or whatever. I think personally that the Celtics just simply outplayed them. They were the best team. And I'm not going to take that away from Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Derek White, Ru Holiday, which was one of my favorite players before he got to the Celtics. Now I don't like him. Al Horford, shout out Dominicano, tú sabes que lo que es, mi loco, como allá. That man finally won a ring after 186 playoff games.
Insane.
That, bro. It's
like
crazy. 16 years in the NBA, and he finally won a ring. I just want to say this. Most people go 20 years career in the NBA and never win a ring.
No ring. Yeah.
So that feeling must have been incredible for him.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was like, wow, phenomenal. Happy for him, happy for them. Jaylen and Jason Tatum winning the championship after playing together for, I believe it was 7 years, the last thing I saw. And they win the championship. That's crazy. It's impressive because you got to think to have a duo like that play for 7 years, every year going at it, going to the playoffs, going to the finals, getting beat. That feeling can kind of break you down and make you want to quit. But they stayed persistent. They stayed relentless, and they kept going after what they wanted, which was that championship. They finally got it, and I thought that was amazing. And I want to say this. I'm saying all of those positive things. Being the Celtics' number one enemy. I'm a Lakers fan, like die-hard Laker fan.
Yeah.
When you talk about rivalries, Lakers, Celtics are the worst enemies.
I know from you and Yashir.
You know what I'm saying? So the other thing is that currently at the time before they won the championship, the Celtics dynasty and the Lakers dynasty, they both had 17 championships. So the Celtics winning this one gives them 18, one above the Lakers, which just pisses me off. I did not want them to win at all. You feel me? But I was still proud to see what they did.
You're approaching them with respect.
Of course, you have to. And that's why I'm saying all this, because I had conversations with other peers where I was like, no, I disagree with that point of hating on them because they truly want this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They went out there and they performed. A lot of people were saying how they didn't really earn that because they didn't play anybody good going up into the finals. Every team that they played had no stars, and the stars that were on those teams were injured and blah.
A lot of excuses to diminish their success.
To diminish what they've accomplished.
People
and I'm
often
like,
do that with everything.
Everything, bro. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be that person despite how I feel towards the Celtics.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually embrace the fact that they won, and I'm going to respect it. I'm going to give them the respect that they not just deserve. They earned it, bro.
Yeah,
they went out there
facts.
and earned it, bro. They played their ass off. They beat the best team in the West. And a lot of people are debating that too. The Mavs were not the best team in the West, but I'm going to disagree with that. They beat everybody that was in their way to get to the finals.
Yeah.
That's literally what makes you the best.
Yeah.
Beating everybody in the way along to your goals.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, I believe that the Mavs were the best team in the West, and the Celtics completely demolished them. They demolished them from game 1. They beat them by like 30 points. They were up 30 at one point. Game 2, they were down like 10, 20 points, came back and won by like 10, 15 points. Game 3 in Dallas.
Ballin', bro.
In Dallas, they were having a hard time and still came out and beat them. Game 3, usually when a team is down 2-0 and you go back home, you play hard, you don't lose that
Yeah,
game
you
3.
amped up, yeah.
But they went to Dallas and they beat them. They beat them at home.
Oh my God.
Game 4, they lost it. And I have a suspicion, and that's just me. I think they threw that game on purpose to win. It gets scary out here.
Jerpulation.
Jerpulation.
It is a jerpulation, but ultimately, I think they might have just threw that game because they got blown out. They got blown out in that game, and I was like, no. Like, I'm happy for Dallas because you're still alive,
Yeah.
but I don't think you won that game. I think they lost that game on purpose to go back home and
Trying
win
to keep
game
the
5
series exciting, yeah.
in Boston so they can win at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my theory. It's a jerpulation, but it's not far off based on the fact that every other game before that, they blew them out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Wasn't close.
I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other thing is that Kyrie Irving, I don't know if you watch every game. You don't watch.
I check highlights.
Right?
Yeah.
But Kyrie Irving in Boston, he should have stayed on the bench.
Hell yeah.
The way he played,
Damn,
bro,
on a playoff game?
it's a finals game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And I just feel like he played hard, but he was frantic, and you could tell that the crowd was getting to him every time he touched the ball. They were booing him, and that's gotta be in your mind. There's no way that's not fucking with you, bro.
Yeah.
I personally know for a fact that if I'm trying to do something and somebody is trying to talk to me, I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Just simply talking to me. Now imagine taunting me.
That amount of people talking to you.
Bro, and that fucking Boston crowd, that's another thing, man. Shout out to the Boston fans, bro. I don't like none of y'all. I don't like your team. I want nothing to do with y'all. First of all, I'm praising y'all because y'all did good. But after this, we back to war, all right? I'm shooting cannons at y'all next year. But that crowd, bro, that crowd was a fucking crowd, bro. Those were real fucking fans at the
Chanting
games,
like
bro.
crazy.
They were there fucking supporting that team and making sure that that team had their fucking energy. That backup is what you need to win a championship. I hate when a championship is happening, whether it's in the NFL, baseball, basketball, it doesn't matter, and the fucking home team is dry. What do you think the players are gonna do? They're gonna be like, "Yo, I don't have the energy. The fucking crowd is asleep. I
they're
don't
not
even feel
giving
like
it to
playing."
you, yeah.
So you have to show up just like the team is showing up. And boy, did they fucking show up, bro. They
They're
showed
rowdy.
up.
They're
I was
rowdy.
listening to the crowd as I'm watching the game, and I'm not happy about it because I wanted Mavs to win so the championship can stay in the West. It stays in the West, it's closer to home. You feel me? So we got a closer shot again the next year. But yeah, ultimately, shout out to y'all. Give y'all hella credits. Respect. Good job. Next year, back to fuck y'all.
Surprised you got a feature request. You know we got some shit to address.
I see that,
people.
That beat is fire too.
Oh man,
Mustard on that beat, ho.
wasn't on the beat.
I don't know where he
Oh.
dusted him off from. I haven't heard him in a minute.
All right, man. The Kendrick and Friends concert, man.
Kendrick and Friends.
Now, my first question: did you guys watch it?
I didn't watch it, man.
I didn't watch it
Watch
either.
it. All right.
I just
so-
saw the clips. I saw the Wappenheimer.
I saw a clip of him performing it, but not the whole thing.
Man.
I saw like a lyric switch or something. he
Did you catch it?
Oh, I saw
Live?
I saw most of it. Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Because you got the live, so you got...
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
So this is how it started. He brung out a lot of his friends, a lot of his a lot of LA artists. Now, one thing I didn't know is a lot of these artists, you know, gang affiliated, whatever, and from different gangs.
Right,
This man united them.
Mm-hmm.
right.
On
And
one
he been trying to
stage.
do that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the only person before him that could do that was Nipsey.
Pac. Oh, Nipsey.
Yeah, somebody
and
said
Pac.
Nipsey would be proud.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about Pop.
Yeah, I don't know about Pop.
They were real divided around the era. Of
Yeah,
Pop.
but definitely Nipsey was when he was alive.
Yeah.
He was trying to do that.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
unite the
Yeah.
gangs in L.A. to make L.A. like
Bring up the city. Yeah.
Yeah. So he brung out a bunch of artists. I caught a few of the performances. I didn't know most of them.
I gotta watch.
They
this.
were
Mhm.
probably like, I don't want to say local, but probably like they're known in LA more than anywhere
right
else.
in the West. Yeah.
But fire. And
Was Roddy Ricch at that?
yes.
Okay.
He was one of them.
Because I saw him, like a performance from him, but the stage looked similar.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait, is that at the thing? Because there was no context. It was just him performing. So, damn,
Yeah.
that's cool, though.
Yeah, somebody there was people saying before that Roddy Ricch didn't have hits, which sounded crazy.
That's wild to me.
And he came on it and you heard the beep, boom, beep, boom.
It
Crowd
done so.
lost their mind.
Damn.
Yeah. Crowd lost their mind. So whoever said that, stop playing, man. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Roddy Ricch is
Isn't that all he really has is hits? Because I feel like everything that he released, I didn't listen to his album, but everything that was hitting on the radio is because it was hitting.
Yeah.
And it was like every song he released.
He has a good 5 songs that are like hits. And for the time that he's been out, I feel like that's a lot.
For the amount of songs that he's released, I feel like
Yeah.
most of them are hits.
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't release anything that just flops.
Right. But I can't say that because I haven't heard
That's a good point. I can't say that
all
either.
his music. But I know for the time that he's been out, like he has at least 5 songs that you could play it and everybody's going to recognize that.
5 out of
immediately.
his 7 songs are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because he doesn't
That's what
have
I'm
much
saying.
to
We're
say.
adding to the same point. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So yeah, he was there. He brung out Schoolboy Q, Absol, J
course.
Rock. They did
Nice.
their little black hippie.
Yeah.
I mean, not say little. They did their black hippie moment. You know, it was.
Win. Did they do that?
Yeah, he did
Oh,
that one.
fire.
Fire.
He did a few songs. It was weird. Absol didn't really rap. He kind of like was just on stage, and Kendrick did his part to their song.
Mhm.
So I don't know what was going on there, but it was dope to see them all on stage, man. You know, as the
He
original.
literally said, come over here for the picture.
Yeah, I mean, original TDE, man. It was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
That's dope.
Pretty cool to see. And then we get to the Kendrick show, man, because first of all, he opened with Euphoria, which was insane, bro.
Damn.
Insane to open with that song, bro.
That's wild.
Because he's like coming up, like I don't know if he was rising up for the bottom or
From
if
the platform.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, bro. To be honest, it was all red. And then he started, and you just heard the crowd
Lose it.
knowing every word.
Oh
Like
my
he didn't,
God, that's
he didn't
powerful.
have to even rap it, bro, because they were on point,
Chanting the whole
saying it.
song.
Yeah.
Damn.
Your superpowers getting neutralized.
Neutralized.
Yo, they was going insane.
I can only watch in silence in his own concert.
And then when that dun, 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 I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Shoo!
Shoo.
Beep.
It went crazy. So to open with that, for me, like I already knew where he was going. I already knew something crazy was gonna happen. He went back. He did a bunch of the old songs.
Yeah.
You know, to keep, the crowd, see who really knew his stuff and stuff like that. Everybody knew everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's in Englewood, LA, like at the Forum.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
if you don't, I don't know if you guys know the Forum is the
Yeah.
old Laker.
Yeah. They
The
redid it at the
stadium.
Kia
Yeah.
Forum. Yep. I wanted to add on that as always. Before I forget that and I just lost it, so it doesn't matter. Damn, what was I gonna say?
Damn.
Oh, you were talking about him going back on the hits. I remember now. That's what this beef cost, at least for me. It made me want to go back to his albums.
I think you said that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did I say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk so much, I
Said that
forget what I
before.
said.
No, it's all right. 'Cause
No, but
that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and it was wholesome because the reason I stopped listening to that music is because I played it so much.
Yeah.
And I do that, and when I really like albums, I outplay them, and then I forget about them for a while to let them breathe, and then I come back. I still haven't been able to do that with Post Malone, but that's a different subject. So continue. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
though,
so
bro.
he went back. He did a few of the old schools. He brought out Dr. Dre, which was fire.
Man, that's fire.
Had him do some old school tracks, and then
Question before you proceed: has Drake ever worked with Dr. Dre?
I think the closest it's ever gotten, from my knowledge, unless there's something I don't know, is when he rapped over the Still Dre beat. It's like an old freestyle. Drake when he first started.
But that's just rapping over his beat.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
working with him.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's probably the closest it's
Yeah.
gotten. But
When he did that song with Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Forever.
Yeah.
Was Dre on that? On the beat, maybe? Did he
I don't know
produce
who
it?
made that beat. That might have been a 40 beat.
Huh.
Might have. Not too sure.
So he's never worked with Dre. That means Dre must not like you, because if Drake is as big as he is, and he's never worked with the best producer in the music industry.
But doesn't Dre stick to West Coast artists mostly?
I don't think necessarily.
I mean, Eminem wasn't West Coast.
Yeah. And neither was
But
50.
Eminem was a moment. You feel me? Like,
Neither was 50.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
you're right.
so
That
I don't-
debunked itself really.
For his two major fucking people too.
I'm like, Your Honor. He was like, sit back down. All right. Okay. I just
but I'll say this:
That's a
it's
good
like
point.
if someone like Drake, of Drake's status, and someone who has done everything Drake has done, has never worked with Dr. Dre, that kind of tells you that
feels
there's
personal.
Yeah, there's a dislike for you. I don't want you around me. I'm not trying to work with you.
Yeah.
Something. I'm not saying that it's a jerpulation, but
Right.
Population.
Because it could be on Drake's part also.
it could be
Yeah.
right, but it almost it couldn't be, because Drake wants to work with everybody so he
Yeah.
can plant his seeds everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Dre was just like, don't send your text over here. You know we got shit to
Damn,
address.
left them on red. God damn.
damn.
I will say, okay, do we think this? At a certain point, is Drake gonna feel, or do people feel like they like Drake not reignited? Because not like Kendrick drops a song and nobody listens like that. That doesn't happen. People are listening when he dropped. But do we feel like Drake would play now the whole angle of, bro, I propelled your career to higher heights? Because the moment this beef happened, didn't Kendrick like go top of the charts, and it's like they put him he's constantly in the radar now. That's all they're talking about. So I'm not talking about GOAT status. I'm not saying about being legendary. I'm not saying for even to about him being known as one of the best to ever do it. I'm saying in this period of time, before beef, after beef, do we feel like this beef has propelled his career where he's just everywhere now? Kendrick, yeah. Almost to a mainstream degree, or not almost, to a mainstream degree, kind of how Drake is, or maybe not even Drake, but someone like Drake that's just like everywhere, and everybody knows who he is. Because as big as Kendrick's always or has come to be, or how great he has come to be, I don't know that he was known in certain circles because he only makes like certain type of music. Naturally, that's not like, oh, he's not good. You get what I'm saying? But do we think this beef has put him in eyes of people that consume music that probably haven't heard of him before because they don't listen to rap like that or something like that?
It could be the case, but I feel like he was already there. I just feel like he's just not, since he wasn't putting out as much music.
Yeah. Well, that's also a contributing factor. Yeah.
That was probably why.
But he dropped Mr. Morales.
Yeah, but he drops and disappears. You know. So
yeah, that's true.
It's like there's no extra marketing.
Yeah, no. He's like, here, I made this for you. Enjoy.
I'm Kendrick. I'm dropping. Here, take it. I'm out.
Kendrick. I'm dropping. That's bars. Tell him we're charging for that.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like now people are gonna be anticipating him to drop more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because.
So after Euphoria, then what happened? He just played hits and all that.
He played a couple more hits, and then after Dr. Dre. Well, you didn't let NFans.
I didn't.
Yeah, so
fault.
I'll say this towards your question.
Yeah.
Mr. Morales and the Big Stepper, allegedly didn't perform that well in the numbers,
Yeah.
right? So one could say that his impact on not the culture, because the culture already loved him. The culture accepted the album and embraced it, but the world,
Yeah.
bigger outside of the
Thank
culture,
you.
right?
Yeah, that's what
Those people didn't care for it. Those people didn't care for it, and even some artists, Isai said it. He was like, he didn't really consume that album,
Yeah.
right? And he's somebody that listens to music constantly all the time.
Deconstructs.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, okay. And then you have Drake and even J. Cole, who are in the same category as Kendrick, who both down the album. You know what I'm saying? Your last one flopped, right?
Yeah.
So based on that, one could say that, oh, Kendrick was falling. It's hard for him to come back from that.
Yeah.
Maybe not hard, but it's like he's fallen based on that, on those numbers.
Yeah.
This beef with Drake spiked him.
Thank you. Yeah. That's,
So
that's
so
I
what it did, it's like it's the equivalent of a stock or a cryptocurrency when they blow up, where it's crashing, and then out of nowhere it has a
Overnight,
fucking
just
spike,
rah.
boom, and that's what I think happened, where he didn't really have anything else.
Yeah.
The Mr. Morales and the Big Stepper was the last thing that we
Yeah.
heard from Kendrick that we consumed, talked about maybe for a second or two,
Yeah.
and then we left it alone. So that's the decline after that, right?
Yeah.
That whole beef, when he's like that, pumped him. Then the whole thing with J. Cole pumped him a little more. And then once it started hitting with Drake, absolutely skyrocket.
Out of here.
So I do think that the beef with Drake
Yeah.
elevated him out of the escalation that he was going
Yeah.
into. I think he did do that. Can Drake say that he propelled his career? No.
Like, can he claim victory with
No.
that?
He can't send
Okay.
an invoice this time, man.
Okay.
He can't, in my opinion. Why? Because Kendrick was Kendrick before.
Well, that's
I mean, he did put him on stage back in 2012 whenever that happened. I'll give him that.
yeah.
But Kendrick had the skill then. Kendrick developed his skill throughout to this point. It's not like Drake was feeding him
Flows and
new
bars
things
and
to
stuff.
make him better, to elevate him. Actually, in the contrary, Kendrick was refusing to work with him.
Yeah.
So it's not like he can say he elevated his career in any way. He might have shined a light on him, but he didn't completely elevate his career. I mean, I guess shining the light does give him that at the beginning, but not in this point.
If you're
not
not
in this
good,
case.
you can't sustain that.
And to say, for Drake to come back now and say like, oh, you only got hot because it was me, he can't say that.
No.
The only reason that we paid attention to this whole shit
Yeah.
was because it was against Drake.
Yeah.
If it was him and J. Cole, it wouldn't have had the same impact. And
Not
it-
as big, not as big, but
it wouldn't
would've
have been as big, bro. It would have been within the culture. It wouldn't have expanded outside of the culture because
Yeah.
Cole and Kendrick are both very within the culture.
Yeah.
Drake is universal, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Drake is in Japan, man. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
different.
And I'm not saying Kendrick is not, but I'm saying Drake is in
No, I
Japan,
get
in
it, yeah.
Russia, in Korea, in Taiwan, in India,
Everywhere, yeah.
Abu Dhabi. He's everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
So because of that, going at Drake, it did spike that. That's the reason why Not Like Us hit so much harder, is because it's at Drake. Had it been anybody else, bro, it would have stayed within that small circle of people that fuck with Kendrick and that other person. It wouldn't really have spilled over. The fact that it was with Drake, that shit flooded.
Kept running over.
It flooded to the point where I think the fans Drake has in Japan are walking around talking about Not Like Us.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it on the beat?
It's that big because everybody's aware now. Everybody's aware. Everybody's aware of what Kendrick is, what Kendrick does.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but the very moment this shit happened,
Yeah.
I said Drake, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, that's true.
We know he's scary.
I remember that.
We know he's deadly.
That's true.
I was here.
and we know he gonna come for your neck.
You said don't. You said tú no puedes, bro.
No.
You said that. That's crazy. That's true.
He bro, there's no, in my opinion, there was no shot on the pen that he was gonna get. In popularity, catchiness, everything that Drake does well.
Sway and shit like
all
that.
of that, Drake's gonna win.
Yeah,
but when it
marketing
comes
crazy.
to that pen, bro,
Yeah.
it was gonna be Kendrick.
Beat his ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
You know what I'm saying? So when it came down to it, at the end of the day, I mean, we see it.
Yeah.
Kendrick, like he stumped on him, bro. He
They're
did.
not like us. They're not like us.
And he made it bob, which is what Drake does. So how do you fight with somebody, take their skill and hit them with it?
Yeah.
And he hit on classic West Coast elements. He put that all in there. He's like, I'm gonna kill you with, oh, y'all don't like West Coast, because that's a stand that he's taken before, and I see it too. So he's like, oh yeah, I don't like West Coast. I'm about to kill you with West Coast sound, bro. His on West Coast sound.
People in New York
Yeah.
are like playing
Yeah.
Kendrick shit.
And
And those are proud people, bro.
Yeah,
Those are
absolutely.
proud people.
They
yeah.
choose sides. Those
Yeah.
people.
They
those,
choose their city every
Those
time.
are like Boston fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They choose their city
They
every time.
choose where they're from and they stick to it no matter how hot that
Bro,
what is over there.
Yeah,
is.
that's like the worst thing to hear is a New Yorker talk about their vacation somewhere else, because they're like, I mean, Connecticut was cool, but they don't got no skyscrapers. LA was cool, but it's like they don't got the bagels that we got over there, some chopped cheese. It's like, bro, that's the point of you going somewhere else.
We don't care about your Timbs. We don't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too hot outside to be wearing Timbs, bro.
You got Tim's.
Take them off.
The butters.
Put some Nikes on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like nothing's ever good enough for them compared to the city. So to have
facts.
West Coast sound on them over there to even let it play, that speaks volumes.
It is the impact that he made with it. And he did it. Yes, it was the going at Drake that elevated the exposure to it. But Kendrick did all that. Kendrick did all that. He planned all that. He literally played chess with this man while this man was playing backgammon or some shit. I don't know. He was not playing
that's
chess
the first
with him,
time
bro.
I heard that spelled properly, because I never say it right.
I don't even know if that's how you say it.
I think it's backgammon.
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 But
Somebody
it
help
was
us out.
crazy, bro.
About to
It was
kill us in the
crazy.
comments.
And because of that, you can't, Drake can come out and say, oh, it's because of me.
Yeah.
But I won't sit here and agree with him.
Yeah.
I'll stick to the fact that no, Kendrick did all that.
Yeah.
And
Spin the stories how you want. Hey, Drake, they're not slow.
I will say this part too, though, because I don't want to be mistaken on my point.
Yeah.
I still believe that Family Matters was the best song out of everything.
Okay.
Out of every song in this beat,
Yeah.
Family Matters was my favorite. Not the best, maybe, my
No.
favorite. But Not Like Us was the silver bullet.
Yeah.
That's it. It killed them.
I feel like the Family Matters was the most crafty, well done one.
That shit was good, bro.
My crafty,
The
well
video,
done. It was
like,
it was
the
good.
taunting with the
Again,
van.
yeah,
Like-
it the most complete with the video and everything. That was his like trump card for this man.
Yeah.
For sure, and you can hear it. But I can't say. I haven't even heard it in a while, bro.
Yeah, well, when he said Kendrick just opened his mouth, somebody go hand him a
Grammy
Grammy right now.
And I get that.
When he said that, bro, I was in, bro. I was in. I was like, yo, this is it.
Yeah,
He killed them.
And I felt like
And
that
then
when that
Kendrick
happened.
drops in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that chess move right there.
We were all here when it happened,
Yeah.
bro. When we're sitting here hyped up by the video and
Yeah.
watching it, and Rem goes, oh shit, Kendrick just dropped. I was like, what? Bro.
He said that twice. He did that when Drake dropped, and then again
Facts.
when that was a good night.
I was on it.
Facts. But but even at that moment, I felt like when Kendrick had dropped right after, I'm like, nah, family matters.
Yeah,
But
because Meet the Grams didn't hit that. Like,
nah,
that hard.
it didn't have. But overall, like hearing it, even like whatever discussions people had about Euphoria and stuff, I like Euphoria a lot.
I like
bro.
Euphoria.
I love Euphoria.
fuck
That shit
with
was
That
Euphoria.
might be my favorite one. From
Yeah, for sure. Like the They Not Like Us, that put a seal on it. But Euphoria is the song I go to, like
A minor.
it's probably A minor. Damn, I killed him. But
Not Like Us just makes you want to crib walk, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm
It just
saying.
makes you want to start stepping, and you're like,
everybody-
yo.
that
Yeah.
that's it.
Everybody
gets
on
it.
that stage and during the concert was just
Damn.
they was doing their own walks to that thing, man.
Sea walks all on that thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but Euphoria is my favorite song out of all of those. Everything from the beginning, even when we talked about, I don't feel like he did that. He needed that in the beginning. But it feels real Kendrick.
No, the intro
for
was
him to do-
needed.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
build-up,
exactly,
that
yeah.
tension.
Yeah, no, we
It's
needed
super
that.
it's getting super.
Bro,
yeah,
that
come on.
tension
Needed
was
that. We needed
perfect
that.
for the drop. Woo.
Needed that.
Diferente.
I just did that today. And we need it. Like,
and
you
I-
need that. You got to do that sometimes. You got to like soothing and then hit
Yeah, exactly. That was your intro today. Yeah, man.
Bro, it's tension
Punch,
and
punch.
release, bro. Tension and
Right,
release
yeah.
is it's captivating.
Yeah.
It draws you in, and it makes you feel
It keep
like
you on your toes because I can't anticipate your next step.
Yeah.
So you keep me on my toes.
so
but-
it makes you want to stay tuned in to find
yeah,
out what
to
happens
find-
next.
It's like, God damn, that was a switch.
yeah, man,
man.
I love that, bro.
So overall, who we got? Nah,
I want to hear how the rest of the show went.
True, yeah.
So after the Dr. Dre, he was getting off.
dead people.
Yeah, he was getting off stage. Kendrick was like, "Yo, man, Dre, you don't got something to say before you get off stage?" And then I'm like, "What the hell about the time?" And then Dre was like, Dr. Dre was like, "I see dead people."
Oh
and
my
then it started.
God.
And then
it dropped right there. Oh my God, I see it.
Now I'm not gonna lie, he stopped it 2 times. First 2 times he performed it, he stopped it at A minor and just did like some wave stuff like this while the crowd was saying A minor. He's just like, yeah, I was dying.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
he died. Then the third time he started, he did it all the way through. Then he brung some people on stage, did it again, and then he brung everybody on stage and did it
Yeah.
again.
So he
That's
performed the song like
crazy.
5 times?
5 times.
Yeah.
And
Five
then
times total, yo.
and then as they were done, he just let it play in the background. As they were getting off stage, just let it keep rocking, bro.
yo,
5 times. bro.
That's fucking powerful,
5 times in a
bro.
row.
Yeah.
5 times in a row, bro, is crazy,
Yeah.
son.
And for the crowd to not dissipate in energy,
It
because
just
I'm
kept,
guessing
it
they
just
just
kept
kept it.
getting better. Yeah.
You know what helps too is the crowd on stage makes the entire crowd in the stadium feel like want to be part of
On a
that.
party.
So they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They're in a party.
they're excited
They're
about it. They're into it.
overstimulated. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
And so when you run it back, it hits
Let's
because
go!
we're here, we're partying.
Yeah, we're
yo,
part-
it's
we're
hot,
part of
it's
this
crazy.
moment.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
LeBron was there, Westbrook was there, DeRozan was there.
Yeah, they was on
Man,
stage.
LeBron was there.
Bro, Tyler was there.
Yo, when he switched, wasn't he just on his podcast and shit?
Thank you. I said that.
He's a fan. He's a fan.
He's a fan.
Damn.
I was like, wait a minute, LeBron.
What side you on? Drake done dedicated forever to LeBron for his movie. And nothing.
Spoke the situation on his son or whatever, held it and spoke it on his podcast. Like,
LeBron, what side you on, man? You out here switching teams like you've done,
Oh,
man.
damn.
Your whole
You're
career.
out here switching teams like you savvy, man. Shout out my brother Savvy, man. I love you, bro.
Shout out, side.
switching teams like you sorry. That's funny, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, it was crazy. I did want to mention Tyler, the creator, said as far as the Mr. Morales and the Big Stepper in an interview, he said that he loved that album so much that he just kept posting it and promoting it. He said he promoted the album more than Kendrick did. He said he feels responsible for the sales of the album that it got because he promoted it more than Kendrick did. And I was like, yo, that in itself is true either respect or true love, true friendship, true admiration for somebody, where you go out of your way to push their work even more than themselves. Which is not saying much when you talk about Kendrick, because he does it once and leaves it.
Yeah.
But the fact that he did it, continue to do it, and went on an interview and continued to do it, and talked about how he promoted it so much.
Yeah, and it even bigger when it's not like a person that's not in that realm doing it. For example, it's not like I'm a successful businessman and then here's a fun fact about me. I'm a super Kendrick fan. And then I do that. No, he's within the realm of music also. He's an artist also. You know, artists have their egos. Not to say that artists don't big each other up, but to overdo it like that more than the main person putting out the body of work.
Because they're both artists, that's his competition. And he's still putting his competition on a pedestal, right? So,
shout out to Tyler, man.
That's respectable.
A lot of people don't like Tyler, the creator. I will be a fan until he becomes a villain.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. From when he came out and everybody was like, "Oh, who's this snot-nosed kid?" Like
that New York video was crazy though. That I forgot.
The Yonkers?
Yeah, Yonkers.
Yeah,
Yonkers was crazy.
But I was fucking. It drew me in though.
It got my attention completely, but I was
the
like,
roaches.
I don't know how I feel about
the
this.
Madagascar roaches were crazy.
Yeah, when he's like looking at his hand, I'm like, nah, yo, this man's crazy.
He like eats one.
I know, but when he's looking at it, you look at his eyes, it's like
he's a wild man.
Yeah. Just missed that whole shit.
It was good though. It was good.
Yeah.
It'll be some BTS.
Yeah. The parts they don't know about.
Yo, so the last thing I said was I'm gonna like Tyler until he becomes a villain.
Right.
So I want to talk about the new villain out there.
Who's the new villain?
Do you know the new villain?
The new villain, like in the world right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Oh,
Justin Timberlake?
You didn't hear about Justin?
He got arrested, man.
Oh my God.
He got arrested.
Soundbite is great.
He got arrested. He was pop locking. I don't know
what happened?
I don't know.
All right, so this is what I read. I don't know because I wasn't there. Justin, I love you, man.
Me too.
I don't care what they say about you, bro. I'm riding dirty with you, bro. I don't care.
Wait,
so he was in the Hamptons and he was drinking with his buddies at whatever. He was drunk. He was driving home 5 minutes away from where he was at. He gets pulled over. And the cops like asking him questions. And Justin goes, "This is going to ruin the tour." And the cop goes, "What tour?" He didn't know who Justin was.
Oh my God.
Bro, he didn't know who Justin was, bro. I was like, there's no way you don't know Timberlake.
Yeah.
JT.
How young was this damn cop?
Yeah.
Right?
Either young or super old.
That's what Steph made me realize. She was like, you don't understand, like, you old.
Yeah. And I'm realizing that more and more,
I was like,
bro.
whoa. You didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah. First of all, don't come for me like that.
But that is the truth. When we were younger, Justin Timberlake was hot. He was
super relevant.
He was the thing, right? And saying Justin Timberlake, those times are 20 years ago. Oh my God. That's like almost 20 years ago,
bro. You guys,
and
like remember, baby.
Oh my God.
So to us, it's like, oh, that's fresh. That's right there, just happened. Some cops are like 19 years old, 20 years old.
How could you not know?
Some cops are like 20 years old, 22 years old.
Just fresh out the academy, man.
Damn, straight out the womb.
The reason why I say the villain part is because there's a lot of talks about how he looked and how he was. And honestly, I don't disagree. My man's looked like he did the whole bag right before the cop knocked on the window.
Damn.
Like, it was like...
It's been hard times.
This is gonna ruin the tour.
Oh my God.
Like that, bro. It was crazy, son. And like his eyes, bro, like like wild,
Oh.
bro, wake,
And
like
drogado.
yeah, bro, and
It was the cop singing to him like, "Cry me a river."
yeah.
Oh.
Obviously, mugshots came out. The mugshot looked even crazier.
Oh my god.
I saw the mugshot. The mugshot did look crazy.
You know, so the video that got me was a video of him performing. I don't know where the performance was from, but like if you watch the performance, like his eyes are like this, and he's like singing, and he's like,
Damn,
wow. And
my
there's a
boy.
girl, one of the dancers, that's like walking behind him, and she's like looking at him, and she takes a step back like this.
Like in disgust.
I don't know what it was, but that's what I assume. I don't know what it was that put her in that mood. She's one of the dancers.
He got
So
that.
she's walking behind him and dancing, and then he turns around and is singing, looking around, and she takes a step like that and does that, and it doesn't seem choreographed. It seemed like it was like, oh no, back up, you look crazy.
She like, you got that sweaty coke having showered smell.
Yeah,
Back the fuck up. Damn.
Bocaina, man.
Bocaina.
yeah. So
From Boca.
I feel, that's one of those things that's happening where he's lived long enough to where he's now going to become the villain
Yep,
in
that tipping
society.
point.
And if you looked at the comments on the post, it was crazy. It's like people are bashing him, trashing him, memeing him, all of the negative things you could think of. And it makes sense. We know how that goes. The internet's unforgiving. They don't play with you.
They not your friend,
They'll
man.
take your downfall as their come up.
Yo, that's facts.
Yeah.
Yo, why do, but especially with like drug addiction, right? And I'm speculating.
addiction.
Yeah.
You're right, bro. I do have a lot of sound bites.
You do, bro. You do. It's in your ad-libs. Why do we feel like as society, like when someone's down bad on drugs,
Kick them.
you kick them, right? Because if a person goes out their way full of hatred and they kill somebody and they get scrutinized in the public, like, oh, you're a killer, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That person is doing something that's within their control, right? But a person that has a drug addiction, it's an addiction for a reason. And instead of helping them, we go like, watch out,
you can.
Get him out of here.
like if they're not bad, like if you ever seen somebody that's on hard drugs and that's why everybody goes like that, they're having a pretty hard time already. Why are we adding to this? Why are we like, look at that guy, he's in the floor and step on him. Like,
Shout out to Earl, one of my peers. He said, we've always been taught to never kick a man when he's down. But his grandma told him, that's the best time to kick him.
God damn.
And that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
That's why we do it, because in whatever feeling, moment, emotion, whatever is going through our body, we feel, oh, you're down. There's nothing you could do. Kick him,
Yeah.
right? You kick him in when he's weak because internally, inside of you, you know that they can't defend themselves. They can't fire back at you after
Yeah.
you fire. Is weak. Is actually not honorable in any way.
No.
It's trash. Like why would you do that?
Yeah.
But reality is that most people are weak, and weak people are the ones that do those things.
Yeah.
When somebody is down, they want to kick them. That is a weak man's emotion or a weak man's behavior.
Yeah, because you know what it feels like? It feels like it's a cushion to whatever problems or shortcomings that person has. That gets to leave their mind for 2 seconds because they get to feel good. But look what's happening over there. Look what's happening to that person. That's worse than my current situation.
Amen.
We don't got to look at me right now.
Yeah.
And half of the time, based on these percentages, JURP research.
Jerpulations.
But it feels like most of the time, it's not even that. It's like you judging yourself, right? Or like an individual judging themselves, and then that's why they look at those situations and feel good because they've been judging themselves constantly. So it's like, okay, I get to look at somebody else that's doing bad for a change.
Yeah, misery loves company.
Yeah,
man.
and that's why we like also like things like gossip and things of that nature.
That's why I think gossip is so dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not realizing the effect that it's having on you. And at the same time, you're not realizing the effect it's having on people who actually are paying attention to what you're doing and how it's pushing them away.
Yeah.
I realize this for myself. Whenever I'm hearing like gossip or something and I find myself like kind of wanting in on it, I go, oh, wait, Chimoso, calm the fuck down, back up. Why are you so interested in this? You know that that's not a positive trait or a good behavior to demonstrate. So why are you doing this? So as soon as I hear like the gossip and I start kind of wanting in on it, me agarro or try to, because sometimes you don't realize it until later and you go, fuck, why did I get
that's
involved
the thing
in
about
that?
gossip. It's fun. We're not going to do the whole
is.
politically correct.
No.
That's why it reels you in.
Bro, it's fucking
It's a drug
juicy.
in
Give
itself.
me the tea.
Yeah,
I
need
want
that
in on the
tea.
tea.
It's whatever Justin had in that car.
Bro,
And
I
then he
brought
put
the
it
honey,
on.
bro. I got lemon and honey for the tea, bro.
It's a little drug. It's a little.
It is,
it's a
bro.
little like drugs, bro.
It is. We did this with the Kendrick and Drake thing where we talked about it. It's like, oh, they're beefing. We're excited. We want in, and it's like, I don't know, bro. We are drawn to other miseries
Conflict.
because we find it that shit. At least my life's not that bad. Let me go laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
You know, but that shit is corny. It's weak. And even speaking for myself, the moments that I've done it, and if I ever do it, it's still gonna be weak, and it's a weak behavior.
I agree.
And it's something that I hope that I can overcome completely to the point where I catch it immediately when it happens, and I go, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. You can keep it. Because it's weak, bro. Kicking a man when he's down does nothing for you or that person.
No.
Honestly, it doesn't. Think about it.
You get a dopamine hit. That's it.
He's down. What did you drop him more when you kicked him? No, he's already down.
Yeah.
What you did though was waste time kicking him. So technically, now you're down because you lost time. Damn. To kick him.
That's fast.
So you're really the loser here. He was already down. There's nothing he could do. He's down.
You're just like one of the people that be trolling on the comments.
Yeah.
Of certain stuff.
The common trollers.
Those people.
Commentary. Everybody in the hood got
Them
common
ones.
haters. Them ones.
Them ones.
Love them ones.
But yeah, man, the Justin Timberlake thing is it's a little sad because honestly, Justin Timberlake, for me at least, was like iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm
He had
sure
the
you guys
moves.
probably,
Talented, man.
He
yeah.
had the moves.
I just saw his tiny desk, man. He was going crazy, man.
He had the voice and the moves.
What had happened, man?
What had happened was
Well, the thing is,
took a bag of gossip to the face.
you get caught in the wrong thing. Also, let's think about those people, right? And I'm saying people of that status, money, success, women, everything he wanted.
Access.
Access
All
to,
of that brings access.
access to everything you wanted.
Anything.
So now you got it. You've done it. Your friends are partying, drinking. They're doing coke. They look like they're having fun.
Yeah.
Maybe you've never done it. Maybe you've touched it a few times. If you never done it, it's worse because now you see everybody having fun.
Now you plunge.
Now you're interested, right? Yeah. It's just like gossip. It's a drug.
Yeah.
You want some of it. You want to see what it feels like.
Yeah.
So you try it. You try it. Oh, this is good. Next week.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
You get also. I feel like celebrities has been pressure a lot at a certain point in their career when it's like going down. Because why? Because you're from that song.
You're the guy that was in that video.
Hace tiempo. Yeah, my mom used to listen to you like
Start
shit like
killing
that.
you softly.
And then they hear all that. Yeah, bien cabrón.
Yeah.
And then they hear all that, and then they see new acts, and they see new acts blow up. And then they start comparing themselves because they're human just like everybody else.
Course, bro, they're not robots.
So, yeah, and at times they're often the most critical of themselves. And that's why certain people are really good with music because they can't express or thing with ease what they're feeling, what they're going through. So they put in the music. Music ends up being well. But what I mean by this is they start comparing. They're like, well, when I came out, I had this, blah, 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 blah. And then you look for escapes of you're feeling bad, that you're not there no more.
Yeah.
Like, the lights will do that to you.
Yeah. The
A
light's
long
not shining
life
on you
of
no
fame
more. That's a little dark.
when the spotlight is not on you anymore, that you need that juice again, because that feels crazy when you're up
That's
there.
why they do tours later on too, to relive those moments.
Yeah.
So
But even if the tour's not doing that great, you know.
no, I agree, but it's to your point. It's like they're looking to go back to get that again.
Also,
that
they're looking
high.
to keep paying the bills, though. Let's keep it a buck.
I mean, you get paid, you know.
True, but I don't know if you guys know this about Justin. Justin was a very early on entrepreneur and investor. So like, I don't think money wise he's.
Oh yeah, but no,
I think he just out
speaking in
having
a general
fun.
sense, but
That's what I was trying to get at. It's like money wise he's good. I think maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think he's just like looking to have fun because he is 43, 40,
That's
something like
crazy
that.
to say.
Right? So he's up there a little bit, right? And so now you got everything. Now you just want to have fun. Now you want to try that drug that you never did. Now you want to with them 10 girls at a time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He did that?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's Justin.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's Hollywood, brother.
It's Hollywood.
Hollywood's bleeding. Vampires feeding.
But
Darkness turns to dusk.
That all makes sense now.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think it has a lot to do with that. With the like, yo, I just want to live now. I just want to live my best life. That's why, you know what I'm saying, billionaires, they buy yachts and invite Italian models 20 at a time.
Epstein's
Bottles,
Island
full
and
throttles.
And you do that, you get drugs, you do things that people don't have access to. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, there's other billionaires who get islands and bring 8-year-olds in, which is obviously not in any way makes sense to me still. I'm like, I don't get it.
It's a product of
I get the 25 models from 18 to 25.
Yeah.
I don't get the 12, 11-year-old.
They're delusional. They're out of reality. They have found themselves in a position that there's such a low percentage of people that can relate to their situation that they no longer fit in with society. That's why. So they're on another like plane of existence. So they get all these ideas in their head because they have so much access to shit that's like, I could do whatever. I feel like a god.
I just don't see the attraction in
feel
an
godly.
8-year-old, bro. I don't see the attraction
That's
in an
nasty
11-year-old.
work, man.
I still don't see the attraction in a 15-year-old. No matter how fucking thick they're getting at 15. It doesn't matter because when you look at their face, you see
That cringy feeling.
it's youthful as fuck. It's so young that you're like, no, that's a baby.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
when
somebody's baby.
when you see them in college, you see people working people have this demeanor of like exhaustion, almost, right? Where you see a little more maturity.
Grown, yeah.
You know, exhaustion and maturity
Feels
are
adult.
different. Yeah, but you see that. When you see them with a backpack walking to school, it's crazy, bro, because you see youth in that. You see like, oh, that's a lot of
true,
purity.
That's nasty work,
That's
man.
too young. It's the equivalent of looking at a child, like a 5-year-old, and saying, "Damn, that
with
little
lust.
kid
With
is
lust.
hot." Like that makes no sense, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Nasty work.
I'm wilding.
Yeah.
You know, they took Epstein out. I shouldn't be talking about this.
Yeah. No, allegedly he took his own self out.
We know what happened.
Yeah, right.
Jupulation.
Yeah, right. Don't come for me. I ain't sent for you.
Yeah. Don't come for me. I ain't sent for you, man. Get out of here.
Damn. All in all, Justin, I feel I hope that you feel better, you know, and you find your way. Why don't you and then you center yourself, because life is more than just whatever you're chasing by doing this.
Go make some music, man.
Go make some more
Pick
music.
up your guitar and play your piano, man.
Yeah, we haven't released a 444 type album. You know, with some Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Reveal some shit.
I'm going to send
better
it to you, but I'll show you now.
Anda la mierda.
If you look at those eyes, do they look familiar?
Hollywood's bleeding. Hey, yo, do my brothers have anything? Get him, Bo. Get him.
Yo, man, I'm gonna go on tour for Justin, man. Since he ain't gonna be able to make it.
Shit. Damn. Yo, he was even doing like movies and stuff.
Yeah. I kind of know. All right.
Okay, get it. They don't know nothing about that. Fuck it up. The NF, do you have anything else for the people? Oh, man, I almost forgot. Quotes.
Quotes.
La cuota. Paga.
Quotes.
All right, man. Mine going first, man. Mine's real quick, man.
Okay, kill him.
I wrote it down because I heard it, you know. And it is self-reliance is a virtue. God blesses a child who holds his own.
Nah, say that again. That went over my head. What?
Self-reliance is a virtue. God blesses a child who holds his own.
Damn, that's bars.
God damn.
Church bars.
Forge your own path.
Put cement on your feet and hold yourself up.
Yeah, man. Figure it out.
Damn.
That was good.
Yeah, I don't have a quote.
Why don't you have a quote?
Why don't you?
Because I came unprepared.
What you been doing for the last year?
I came unprepared.
That you're not prepared.
Not thinking about quotes, that's for sure. Do you have one, brother man?
I don't have a quote. It's kind of a quote because I saw it and then it made me feel this way. But it's more of a thought, a way of thinking, and it's talking to God and letting him know that, hey, God, if I ever find myself chasing the wrong things, please realign me and put me back on the path. That's all.
Damn.
It's powerful stuff.
Church bars.
Church.
All right, so we brought a choir here. They're gonna take us out now.
Oh man.
Hey man, this is good. Let's do it more often.
Give me a thought of mine.
Give you something,
Give
right?
me a state of mind. Give me something, bro. Because you know what? I don't want you to leave here today and me feeling like you're falling off the path of growth. And I'll say that if you're not enlightening yourself every day
Constantly.
and finding something to keep you on the path, then I'm gonna feel like you're falling off the path.
So
and I don't want
I'll
that.
say something off of my personal life that I found myself doing lately, and it feels great.
Church.
Don't lose, and this is for anybody that's too in the technology and to that's everybody nowadays. Don't lose your don't overlook how similar we are to nature, because we are nature. What I mean by that is the power of you taking a walk, like around just some green. It could be a park. It could be taking a hike, smelling the fresh air. That type of green.
I take a walk daily. You heard?
All right, Justin, settle down. All right. And that's bars in itself. Justin Timberlake. All right, whatever. No, but I feel like there's a lot of people that can't remember the last time I'll speak for myself. It had been a while since I had been outside until this last year. I need it. No. What I'm about to say, going on hikes and then driving with the windows down on roads that's mostly like woods and stuff. That feels amazing, bro. I forgot how amazing that feels and how planted you feel and how you just are present in nature. Nature forces you to be present because you're not distracted because Instagram, YouTube, this and that, TV, shows, video games, all of this information being thrown at your face. You're away from all that. So you get to just sit with yourself and your surroundings and feel and be present.
So basically, go for a walk in the woods.
Yeah.
Where you don't have Wi-Fi connection, internet connection, to
make sure
you don't use your phone.
Yeah.
And enjoy the view.
Make sure you're not in danger. I don't want you to die, right? Like, I don't want you to get eaten by a bear or kidnapped or some shit in the woods. But
it's all right. It's part of nature.
Yeah, but just
you're feeding nature.
Yeah, nature and self-reflection are very important.
Facts.
And I got back to that, and it feels good.
There we go.
And my favorite feeling right now, and I do this every day like a little kid, is when you're driving, put the window down and just stick your hand out and go a little fast. And that pressure of the wind on your fingers, that's like drugs. Yeah. Y después la dejas así para que te hagas así. Yo, y'all can't tell me y'all have ever not done that and felt good.
Everyone has done that.
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
do that.
Go a little I mean, pay attention to the road, but bro.
Now I'm gonna take your advice.
Different.
When you're not driving,
Yeah.
do the dog in the car out the window.
Oh, all right, the Joker. Let me. I haven't done.
Facts.
I haven't done all that.
Oh no, I done that. I did a skit of that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, bitches be asking for the doggy style, and then the skit was like,
Oh, like yeah, I did that. I never done all that.
that was a
It probably
vine.
feels good.
That was a vine. I was doing vines back then with Franco.
Oh,
And
that
that's
4
a
seconds.
That's
That 4
hilarious.
seconds, yeah. Listen, man.
Damn, man.
As always, peace and love. We out.